connected.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Check out what I have here. This is the new Impulse helmets from Sena, which is really cool. This is going to be a Sena made helmet, not just a helmet that has the Sena product on it. This is actually Sena made helmet with the Sena Intercom system in it. Super cool. The Impulse helmet is really cool because it is Bluetooth and it is mesh technology, which is super sweet. We're going to take this thing out of the box. I actually have two of them. This is for my wife and one for me. Now, just to let you know, I'm not getting paid a dime. Sena's not sponsoring this video in any way. They actually sent me these to review and to use on my new Goldwing series when we take off and head over west. So we're going to be using these, making several videos talking about how we like the Impulse helmets from Sena. And if you all stay connected with me, you'll be able to see all the videos about the new Sena Impulse helmet. We'll be connecting this thing to other helmets too, not just to each other. Also using it with a GoPro Hero 12 so I can do the recording the video. So let's go ahead and take this out of the box, one of them anyway. I'll show you what this looks like. I'll put it on. I want to connect it to my phone, connect it to my GoPro, and then we'll take it on the Goldwing and go for a little ride just to try it out. I want to try out how the audio is in this, but I bet it's going to be good. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. So it's definitely very nicely boxed. And here we have the helmet. Looks like it is already in the bag. Helmet bag. Set it to the side. See what else we have in here. We have some of our charging cable, looks like, and the little muffs for the microphone, earpieces. Looks like we have a pin lock to go on because this is a pin lock helmet. And I have no clue what this is. It says Sena on it, but we'll see. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I guess see what this is first before we take it out. Usually I'll do the helmet first, take it out, but let's see what this is. What in the world? Okay, so this is one of those donuts that you set your helmet on, especially like on this one to charge it or to work on it, whatever, and to keep from putting it on something, getting it all scratched up. That's what this is. So I just need to blow this thing up. It's like a little floaty. Blow it up in this little donut. We'll see how this works. Okay, so there it is. I got it aired up. Definitely, I've never seen one. I've never seen an air up one. Had no clue that this actually came in the package, but it is pretty cool. If you don't have one, I actually have one. This is made out of a kind of a harder foam, dense foam. But we'll go ahead and try this one. It actually feels better for the helmet because this is almost like a imitation velvet feel to it. So pretty cool. We'll use this on the helmet and try it. Comes with a little bag to carry it in. Okay, so let's take the helmet out of the bag. So it looks like they have it doubly protected. They have it in the bag, then they have this foam around it for shipping purposes, I'm sure. Very nice. That is a very nice looking helmet. Oh, yeah, that is sharp. And I opted for the white. You can actually get this in a black, but I opted for the white. I thought the white would be nice and be a little cooler for us when we're riding the Goldwing. Here's this little pad. So basically that is, you set your helmet on it right here. And the charging port's on the bottom. I'll show you in a little bit, but that will be good for charging it, or if you're wanting to work on it, take it apart and, you know, clean it or do something, you'll be able to have something to set it on. So kind of cool. Looks like we have the vent here on the top. One right here on the top. And then we have one on the chin piece right here. And looks like we have the open vents in the back, which you can't close. They're just one on each side. Open vents in the rear. Over here we have our communicator buttons right here. Then we have our open up our lens. Of course there is pin lock pegs right here. So you can put the pin lock on it. I'll do that at a later time. And then of course this one on the bottom right here has a little lever to fold down the tinted shield, which that's a really cool feature. If you don't want to use it, you can. If you want to use sunglasses, but if you do want to use it, it's very simple to use right there on the bottom. Just slide it to the front, opens it up, to the back, closes it. And of course it looks like it has a remove before use sticker, same way with on the lens here. So as far as opening, we have this little red tab right here on the bottom, and you actually just pull down on this tab. Once you pull down, let me close my shield, rotate it back and it locks. Now let me see here. So there's no other position in the middle. There's actually closed, locked, and then all the way open. So that's the two positions you have on that. As far as the shield here, it has the first detent to you can let some air in. Locks into position there. And we go all the way up. So we have a all the way open detent to lock it right there. Come down. All the way shut right there. And then we have just a first one right there, which opens it maybe an inch there on the front. Something like that. So if you don't have a pin lock and you get fogged up, you could actually clear. You want to let some air in. Just like that. Super simple. Okay, so on the bottom here, I can actually show you that lever right here that you go forward and backwards to close the tinted shield. Then we have our strap, which is really nice because it's actually a ratchet type strap. So you can actually adjust it tighter right here on the strap. And then just, I love these straps. These are the only way to go. I'm not a D-ring person. I hate D-rings. So these straps is a welcome on any helmet. Just like that, when you want to release it, you just pull this little red tab. And it's that simple. Plug it in. It's like a little ratchet. Clicks in. Like so. Super simple to use. These are very, very nice. Okay, so right here on the bottom, this is our charging port right here. This is actually a magnetic charging. And right here on the bottom, we have our tail light. So if you're riding two people, you would not want to put this on the person in front because it would be right in the eyes of, say, my wife. But she could have hers on, and me being in the front, hers would show up in the rear toward the bike. If you're riding single, you could turn yours on. And this tail light actually turns on in the app. There's no button on here to turn it on. You go into the Sena motorcycle app, and there's a way to turn this off and on and the different functions for it. So inside the helmet here is super padding. This is like some very, very thick padding. It just velcros on the top. It actually clips in the bottom right here, but it just velcros onto the top. We'll go ahead and pull this loose so we can kind of see inside here. So there's a couple snaps right here that snap right down in these holes. Looks like there's 3 of those snaps. Pretty cool here. It shows for wearing your sunglasses or glasses. And there's a place. It's actually made out of some nice stuff that's slick. So instead of grabbing on this kind of stuff when you're sliding your glasses into your helmet, if you're a glasses wearer, it'll slide right along this. So that'll work pretty good, hopefully. So once we get this open, let me get this strap out of the way. We can see the speaker here, which is a huge speaker. I don't know if the speaker is actually that big, but if it is, it's a monster. So this, you can see how this pulls off. I went ahead and pulled this off so you could see it. It's got kind of a little muff. If you don't like this, there's another couple that comes with it that's smaller. But that is a pretty good size speaker, so it's actually bigger than the ones in my other Sena that I use. And you can see actually the routing for the microphone right here. When I open this up, you can see the microphone that comes right around front here. It has the Harman Kardon for the microphone, and these are the Harman Kardon sound for the speaker system, which should be awesome. So it's got this nice round donut style that fits over your ear canal and ought to direct all the audio right into your ears. Pretty cool. So I think this just snaps right back on here. Yeah, just like that, and clips on. Very cool. But this padding can all be removed, so you can clean it. You can remove the cheek pads. You can actually remove the liner on the inside, which is a very nice liner on the inside. Just remove the liner, the back part pad right here, and you can take them out and clean them. Let's go ahead and pull this back through and snap these back down. So if you look at the design here, you can actually see that this helmet is actually made for this. This is not just a helmet with a Sena parts stuck in it. This is actually a Sena helmet made specifically for this audio system. And you can see how the microphone is built right into the side, into the plastics. Comes right around just like that. Okay, just show you a little bit more of the inside of it here. Hopefully you can see down inside there how nice this thing is. Actually Super nice padding. This thing ought to actually feel good. I haven't even tried this on yet, so we'll have to see when I try it on. One thing I did notice is when you close the lid on this, it actually has brass studs to lock it. And some of these are actually plastic, but these are actually metal, made out of brass, so very cool there. Okay, so as our extra goodies we have in a little package here, let's see what we got. This thing has a chin curtain built into it right here. And if you don't want the chin curtain, some people do like it, some don't. It's just a preference. I really like mine. It keeps some air from coming in around my chin, the cold air and stuff, and also helps with the audio with the microphone. But if you don't like that, there is a couple dummy plugs that actually, when you take this off, you can snap these into place to take the spot where these went. And it looks like we have an adapter here. So basically, you can just plug this thing into USB. This is a USB-C to the Sena plug right here. So if you have a USB-C, you could actually fast charge this with USB-C. Just like that. It's magnetic, clips on there. Plug in your USB-C right there. You're ready to fast charge. If not, it also comes with a cable, which is USB, and already has that plug from Sena. You can see the little pins on here, and it's magnetic. It already comes with this, so you can just plug this in and charge it. It just won't be as fast as USB-C. And it just goes like that, clips on. Now, one thing about this is you cannot use this while charging. If you plug this in to charge it while it's on, it will actually shut it off, charge it. When you're done charging, you can turn it on and use it, but you can't have the cable connected and use the Sena at the same time. Here's the little microphone covers right here, and it comes with 2 of them. So we'll go ahead and stick one of these on. Pretty simple to put on, just kind of stretch the mouth of it open there, and voila, it's on there. So here are the other speaker covers that come with it, and as I said, now these are kind of like the other ones. They just don't have that donut ring on them. They're just a foam piece, and they snap on the same way. So you could unsnap the other ones and put these on if you desire. Say if it was too tight a fit or you just didn't like them, you could use this style. Okay, so as far as charging this thing, I got a little power bank here. I can actually plug this into a power brick into the wall, plug it into my motorcycle, your vehicle, whatever, as long as it's USB. We can plug that in. You see our light comes on blue, which means it's not connected or it's fully charged. And then when we plug this onto here, so you can see now that it's flashing red, that means it is charging. When it's blue, it will be fully charged. And you can actually see down here, this is red too. When it's fully charged, this will turn blue also. So we just need to let that go till she charges up. Okay, so as far as a manual for this, it doesn't actually come with a manual. It comes with a simple quick start guide, which will kind of get you through some of the functions as far as turning it on, what the volume button is, powering it off, different things like that, telling you what the buttons are. But to really understand it, you're better off to go to Sena's website, and you can actually go to this helmet, click on downloads, and you can actually download the full manual for this, and which is a lot better, gives you in-depth of everything and all the features. Okay, so a little bit about this helmet. As I said, it does have the sound by Harman Kardon. That's actually the sound, which is the speakers and the microphone, which Harman Kardon is a first-class audio system, so this thing should sound extremely good. I know it does on my 50C. It has the Harman Kardon, which really sounds good. The Impulse here, of course, is the Modular, as I showed you. They also have the Striker. If you don't like the Modular and you want actually a regular full face, they have the Striker helmet. This intercom system has the integrated mesh and Bluetooth, so you can connect to pretty much anybody. If they have Bluetooth, if they have mesh, you're good to go either way. This helmet, of course, is pin lock ready. I will have to install my pin lock at a later time. This also does have the voice activated digital assistant access, which basically means it has when you got your phone connected to it, you can say, "Hey Siri" or "Hey Google," and do the commands on your phone. The voice commands for this helmet is actually in 8 languages. This is a DOT rated helmet, and this is also an intermediate oval, which is more of instead of a real long oval, seems kind of like a short oval. Should fit real good for me, hopefully. So this does have the mesh and Bluetooth, as I said, so you can connect to Bluetooth headsets, you can connect to mesh, which I usually use mesh. My boys have mesh on their helmets, and my wife, her impulse will also have mesh. So the mesh works really good. The cool thing about mesh is this is a multi-channel open mesh intercom. The mesh on here will allow you to switch between 9 channels when operating an open mesh. So all you got is a mesh button here to push to turn your mesh on. Very simple, and default is going to be open mesh channel 1, but you can actually change that. On the open mesh, it supports near limitless numbers of users within the range of up to 5 miles. The cool part is when somebody comes in on mesh, they can just connect right to you if you're on the open mesh, or you let them know which mesh channel you're using. For a private group conversation, the Impulse offers group mesh intercom mode. Group mesh supports a single private group for up to 24 participants and the same range as open mesh. To ensure privacy, only the invited users can join the group mesh chat. It also, of course, has the traditional 4-way Bluetooth, which enables users up to 1.2 mile range. Okay, so let's go ahead right here while I'm here, and we'll go ahead and connect this thing to our phone. So basically what we want to do is turn this unit on. We'll turn this on by holding the plus button and the middle button, so the top and the middle.
Hello. Phone pairing.
And default, it's going to come up. And default, it's going to come up with phone pairing. So we want to go to Bluetooth. Okay, now we want to find the Sena Impulse. Should come up right there. Impulse version 1.2.1. Click on that. Now it shows Impulse connected. It said now your headset is paired, so we're paired to the phone. So now you can download the Sena motorcycle app, which is this one right here. Click on it. Since we already connected to the Bluetooth, it should automatically come up. And now we're connected to it right there. That simple. So in here it's pretty cool because you can turn on mesh by pushing this button here. You can also turn it on right here.
Open mesh channel 1.
Open mesh channel 1. You can see that it shows mesh is on channel 1. You can click this and change it to a different channel if you want to. Here you can turn your microphone on and off. Play your music off your phone. Shows I'm charged up 100% right here. We can go into settings right here and then device settings. So you can also set this helmet up to where you can connect this helmet to your Wi-Fi, and then whenever it's charging, if there's an update, it will automatically, as long as you're plugged into charging and it is connected to your Wi-Fi, it automatically will download the update firmware and put it in there for you. Otherwise, you can go on the app here and do it too. In here we have the audio equalizer. You can change it to different things like music balance, music enhanced, voice. I like the voice. And we can change pretty much all the settings we need to change right in here in the app. Really cool. Back out of here, I want to go to show you right on the bottom here. We have Intercom, open mesh channel 1. This is where you can change the settings for your mesh. Phone, we can add speed dial presets to our phone in the app. This is our LED tail light. Let me turn this around where you can see this tail light. Okay, so as far as the tail light, we can turn this, hit this, turns it on solid. You can see there it's glowing. Hopefully you can see that. Let me turn this light off. There you can see it's glowing solid. Now if we click on this one here, it'll be night flash, which is flashing, but not as bright as if we click this day flash. Now it's flashing only a brighter flash. And then up here, you can actually click to turn it off. LEDs off. So you can see they shut off right there. So that's how you turn on the tail light. There's no button on it to turn it on. You go into your app. You can turn it on solid, the night flash, or the day flash. Okay, so I paired it to my phone, but now I want to pair this thing to my GoPro. You can connect this. The new GoPro Hero 12 has Bluetooth connection, and you can connect this to the GoPro, which will be cool because I can take this thing out and do my moto vlogs wireless Bluetooth from the Sena here to the GoPro Hero 12. Okay, so let's take this thing and put it into pairing.
Intercom pairing. Configuration menu. Phone pairing. Second mobile phone pairing.
Second mobile phone pairing is what I'm going to go on. Then I should be able to go into the settings on here. Go to paired. It's showing my Sena 50C, which is not on right now, but we'll find the Impulse right there. Click on the plus.
Your headset is paired.
So now we're paired to this, and should be able to, whenever I talk on the Sena here, the audio will come through on this GoPro Hero 12. We'll have to take this out on the motorcycle and try it out, see how she works. I can also, if I want to, I can connect the mesh port red, and then anybody that's on the mesh of the mesh port red, when this mesh port red is paired to the GoPro, then anybody that's on the mesh port red, their audio will come through on the GoPro Hero 12 also. So it's real good if you're doing a group. You can use the mesh port red. Everybody connected to the mesh channel you're on will come through on the GoPro audio. So now if I turn this off and turn it back on, it should automatically connect to the GoPro every time, as long as my GoPro's on.
Phone connected.
Shows phone connected.
Device connected.
And there we go. So now it said device connected, which shows here that my Impulse helmet is connected to the GoPro. We're ready to record some video. Okay, so now I should be able to try this helmet on. Take my glasses off here. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good fit. It's actually a little snug, but that may be because it's brand new and haven't actually got it broke in yet. Oh yeah, glasses go in really nice. That works good. Set my microphone where I want it. Turn my Sena on. Now, when I turn my Sena on and I turned that GoPro on, I went ahead and mounted my GoPro on the Goldwing. Turn my GoPro on, it should connect to the Sena, and then I'll have my audio from this Sena to the GoPro. So if all works, we're going to head down the road and make a video of this, see how it works.
Hello.
Turn the GoPro on. It said my phone is connected. Device connected, so it did connect to the GoPro. So now when I push record on the GoPro, and when the GoPro is connected to this, it beeps. You can also tell it voice commands to, like, GoPro start recording, and there it started. I can say GP stop. I don't want to say it because it will do it. It will stop and then it'll beep twice. You can actually hear those tones inside the Sena Impulse helmet. Really cool. So I think we're ready to take this thing out, try it on the road, and see what it does. Okay, so I got her all connected. Hopefully you can hear the audio from the Sena Impulse on the GoPro. Got my shield down. Fits really, really good. And I took it, rode it a little ways, used the sound in here, and you would not believe how good the audio is on this. It is unreal. Definitely better than any Sena I've ever had. So when you play music on it, it is incredible. We'll take this down the road, see how this audio works, do a little videoing. It's a beautiful day here in Arizona. It's only about 55 degrees, but with the sun out, it feels really nice. We did get snow here the other day. It's gone now. Let's try this shield. This tint. Oh yeah. It makes a huge difference because the sun's out bright today. Easy to use, right there, easy to get to also. The buttons on this thing are right here on the side, so super easy to get to also. I like that. So I can volume up, volume down. Menu button. Now I can take this camera here and just reach up here and twist it around, and you should be able to see the video forward. Like so. Now you're seeing the video in front of me. So this is a game changer in order to be able to connect your GoPro Hero 12 to the Sena. They really come up with a good thing. It's fantastic because Sena already has amazing audio, and being able to connect it to the GoPro, like I said, it's a game changer. It is nice. We're just taking a little tour around through here, going by Best Buy, make a little circle around through these parking lots. for a short little video. Stop here at this stop sign. Very nice. I don't know if you can hear the bike through this. Probably not. This helmet is really, really sealed. I mean, it's so quiet. Even the wind noise on this helmet is low. I mean, you don't have a lot of wind noise for sure. So I definitely like that part. Let me turn this back around to me again so you guys can see what I'm saying to you. So hopefully that mount works pretty good. I'm not sure. It's kind of one of those snake ones, but got it mounted right there on the dash of the Goldwing. Let's see if we're a level here. About right there should be good. But now I can take this thing and connect it, as I said, to the Meshport Red, and then anybody that's riding with me, when they're connected to the Meshport Red, to that GoPro, their audio will come through it also. That's an awesome feature too to have. For me and the wife, we'll have to do that if she needs to be in the audio of this video, like right now. She needs to be connected to the Meshport Red. Both of us will, with it connected here. I really like this. Probably hear a little wind noise maybe because I have this open. Let me put this shield down. See how much change it locks really nice and seals really good across here. I like that part. But you would not believe when you play music on this, the audio, you would have to try this Sena Impulse helmet to understand how good it really sounds. It is amazing audio. The Sena got with Harman Kardon on this, and they done a fabulous job. So I can also take this Sena Impulse helmet and connect it to the Goldwing. I will do that at a later time and show you guys how to connect these Sena Impulse to the Honda Goldwing. It's pretty cool that you can do that, Bluetooth to the Goldwing. And we'll do that in a later video, but it's really simple to do. There's not much to it. If you look at my other videos, you can see that I've had my Sena 50C connected to the Goldwing, which worked great. This will be just the same difference. Beautiful day. This helmet is so comfortable. I mean, it's like I didn't even check the weight on the specs, but I'll look at the specs and find that weight and put it on here on the screen. But it feels extremely lightweight. I wish they made this. My only thing is now, Sena, please come up with a dual sport helmet with the visor. This would be awesome to have this in a dual sport helmet, and I could actually use this on my dual sport. But it'd be cool if they made this the street bike helmet and a dual sport helmet also. That would be so nice. Through the traffic light here. Okay guys, that was amazing. As I said, the audio when you're listening to music through this helmet is absolutely incredible. Way better than any Sena I've ever had. So there's definitely something different in this thing. Maybe just the helmet combined. It's all built by Sena, so it's all going to work together really good, but it is incredible. And to be able to connect Bluetooth to anybody, I can connect mesh to people. I can use this Sena Impulse on the GoPro Hero 12, as I just did. Is really a game changer. I really like this. The fit of this thing is brilliant. I love the fit of it. Fits really comfortable, easy to use. Hold that down. Fold it back up. It's super easy to use. I like being able to use the visor. I mean, this thing is really nice. So definitely something I've never tried before. I've always wanted to try their helmets. I knew they made them, but I love this thing. So I will post a link to this below, and you can go to Sena's website. They have pretty much everything, from the Sena 50C to just the communication devices, or you can get the one with the camera like the Sena 50C that I use. I actually use it on my Araya helmet that I had been using in this Goldwing, but this will be my new helmet. I can tell you that. Just because of the audio and the quietness of this helmet is amazing. Me and the wife will be able to use both these. Plus, they're warmer. You can fold this down to be a little warmer. And being able to use it on the GoPro, do my moto vlogs as we do our journey. We're going to go over west. We got a big trip coming as soon as this weather warms up. It's pretty cool right now, but as soon as it warms up, we got lots more videos coming. I'll post a link, as I said, to Sena below where you can check these out. Thank you all for watching. Click the thumbs up, subscribe to Woodsman Adventures, and we'll catch you all in the next adventure. Right on.